State your name, your age, and city and state in which you live.
Hello, my name is Devin Cornell. I'm 46 years old. I live in Athol, Idaho.
And what do you do for work?
I work as a correctional officer for the state of Washington, Department of Corrections.
And what is the name of your company or your forge in a sentence or two about what your company is known for?
Don't really have a company or a business. I just have the shop. When I invite people over, I just say, come out to the shop. What I am known for, or my shop is known for, is historical recreations, true art knives, bronze casting, jewelry making.
And how long have you been making blades?
I started learning how to forge and make blades in 1993. Had a break until I built a house in 1998, built my shop in 2007. I've been steadily making blades and jewelry ever since.
And what do you love about making blades?
What I love about making blades is the ability to create something out of materials that did not exist before I made it. I love the ability to make historical artifacts that you cannot buy anywhere else except for handmade.
And what do you love about making blades?
Once again, I love the ability to completely create an original piece of artwork, functional blade, historically inspired, and just the general love of the recreation, knowledge, and research.
What is a list of the different types of blades that you can make?
I can pretty much make any blade except for folding knives, and only because I haven't done that yet. I primarily specialize in fixed blade fighters and hunters. I can make tomahawks. I can make full one-piece socketed spears. I can make axes. I can make swords, the only sword I have on hand, falcata. And I can do pattern welded multi-bar Damascus swords.
What is the largest blade that you have ever forged?
I believe the largest blade that I ever forged was a custom-made piece inspired by the movie 300 that turned out to be a two-handed falchion that was probably over 40 inches long. I do have pictures that I can send about that.
What's your biggest accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishment so far has been to teach myself how to do multi-bar interrupted twist Damascus pattern welding inspired by the Sutton Hoo sword. All self-taught.
How would you describe your personality, or how would others describe your personality?
I would describe my personality as friendly, fun-loving, and outgoing, definitely competitive. Others would describe my personality as a bit intimidating as law enforcement personnel, and mostly a family man. It's family first no matter what.
Tell me about the blades that you have with you right now. Hold up each one, please.
Currently with me, I have a 9-bar composite pattern welded Damascus sword blade. It has 2 cutting edges of 27 layer, 15 and 20, 51, 60 bars. It has 3 individual bars on each side, 9 layers in each bar, and then the core is a 5160 spring steel core. I have a Greek-inspired falcata with a custom bronze cast pommel, which you do all here in the shop. With this piece, I was teaching myself how to curve antler pieces to fit the curve. I have a Viking-inspired axe. It's a common household utility axe. You could build a boat, you could chop down a tree, you could defend yourself and your family in warfare. I have railroad spike tomahawks. I have a one-piece solid Viking-style spear or Norman spear with the socket completely hand-forged, no welding. This is one of my very first knives that I made in this shop. It has a Coca-Cola hardwood handle, double finger grip, commonly known as a sub-hilt fighter. Has a spacer of whitetail antler, nickel-silver spacers, and a 5160 spring steel blade. I have a Persian-style double recurve S-shaped general fighter or skinner knife with a mosaic pin handle or mosaic pin holding the handle on rosewood. This is my personal carry current deer skinner knife, whitetail antler, composite mosaic. What's this stuff called?
Okay.
Ready? This is my current personal carry deer skinning knife. This is very common in what I make for hunting knives. Whitetail antler handle, double brass finger sub hilt, has a turquoise reconstituted handle liner or spacer available online from Knife Supply, and once again a 5160 spring steel blade. A 5160 spring steel blade, I would just consider this an art knife. Brass guard, double antler pieces with a stacked leather washer center handle, and a custom bronze piece, Egyptian inspired, Persian inspired, nice springy knife. That's all.
Oh.
This is a custom Viking sea axe or sax. It's a 5160 spring steel blade. Has a cast, this is my current in-process project, currently working on this. Has a hand-cast, handcrafted bronze pommel, handmade rivets. Has a Merovingian style stacked rear guard and front guard that are riveted together. Has a double elk antler handle buildup with a cocobolo bulge in the middle. Each of the guards, the rear and the front, have moose antler as its organic internal component. The end.
Tell me what sets you apart from the rest of the people in your field.
What sets me apart in my field is my true desire to just do this as a hobby. It's my personal desire and drive for the knowledge of how things were done, how I can do them for myself, because you can't buy this stuff anywhere.
Are you a perfectionist when it comes to your blades? Please explain.
I absolutely am a perfectionist when it comes to my blades, especially my art as a whole. When I finish a completed blade, such as one of these knives, it's shiny, it's sharp, everybody sees it as a nice finished knife. I see every little flaw, every scratch, everything that I could have done better overall. I try to learn from what I see and always strive to do better on the next piece, even when no one else can see it.
How do you ensure that your blades will hold up in the field?
I ensure that my blades will hold up in the field like my hunting knives. I personally design, forge out, create, finish these knives. I carry my hunting knives during hunting season, try them out, figure out what works best. I have had failures, I have had broken knives, and I've learned from it and created new stuff. Every time I send a knife out, it goes with a lifetime warranty for normal usage. If someone breaks it, I'll replace it and we'll figure out why it broke.
And go. How do you feel about challenges?
I enjoy challenges. I believe that your show presents a fair and balanced competition with the skill level of everybody in the show. I feel that challenges bring out the best in myself, and they're good.
Are you competitive?
I'm extremely competitive. I've been a competition fighter since 1987. I belong to a law enforcement special response team where challenges are the expectation.
And why are you going to win this competition?
Is it still rolling?
Why are you going to win this competition?
I'm going to win this competition because I pursue this art for the love of the art itself.
And tell me exactly what you're going to do to crush the competition.
I'm going to show with my speed, skill, and accuracy. Don't stop.
Why are you going to win this competition?
I'm going to win this competition because I do this for the love of the art itself. If I made it to your show and experienced being on your show, I would consider that a win in and of itself.
Tell me exactly what you're going to do to crush the competition.
I'm going to show that with my skill, speed, and accuracy and my attention to detail that I can turn out the best finished blade. And most importantly, I will crush my competitors, see them driven before me, and to hear the lamentation of their anvils.